Today I will speak about grief, the importance of acknowledging the loss of a loved one and allowing oneself to process the grief at your own pace, in your own way, yet also acknowledging the importance of doing so, of remembering. We might want to forget, and that's normal, but it can be quite healing and important to also remember at least at certain times. A beautiful way to help us mourn and yet allow us a perspective that might not be too close to home is through art, perhaps music, a touching piece, a moving piece that can touch our heart and allow the tears, perhaps, if the tears have been held back, to flow. We need to allow them to flow at some point. Tears are important. They're a healing mechanism. So it's important to allow ourselves, others, our children. I really caution against the term or the phrase, boys don't cry. It's not a healthy perspective, because boys indeed should cry at appropriate times. We, of course, learn in our society there's a time and place, but then you can use a beautiful piece of artwork that might touch you visually, auditorially, or a film. You also might want to, of course, you like to remember the positive things, and there might be a piece of music that encourages you, and that's also great when you're remembering this wonderful person who passed away. I do want to acknowledge that often we can become so close to our pets and our companion animals, and that is very appropriate and natural. They're living beings with emotions. We've shared our lives with them. So do not feel strange if your sorrow is very strong after the loss of a companion animal. They're precious. So I've experienced quite a bit of loss in my life, both of my parents, my daughter, and I know the pain of it. And it's only in the past few years I've allowed myself to speak about my daughter. The natural course of things is the parent dies before the child, as sorrowful as that is. But losing one's child is can be, of course, it depends. If the child had been through so much suffering, there can also be, or the parent, or a sister, brother, if someone's been suffering for many years, it's also normal and kind even to feel relief. We sometimes, with our companion animals, they're suffering so much, there's a time when we need to say goodbye. That's the compassionate thing. But I want to go back to the mourning and to encourage you to allow it, to find someone you can speak with about this. So I wish you all the best. My deepest condolences for any loss you have had. May your beloveds rest in peace, and perhaps they are with us always, merged with nature, and we will carry them definitely in our hearts forever. So in that sense as well, they are with us. So remember them with love and fondness, and allow the sadness as well. Take care.